All right. Hello and welcome back to YAPology 101. This is our second lecture. Um, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be talking about just basically anything I want, as usual. Um, I have been gone for like a whole week of not like posting. Has it been like maybe a week and a half already? And a lot has happened during that time. First of all, I just want to preface this by saying that I have quit nicotine. So I'm currently experiencing withdrawal syndromes. So I might like ramble a little bit. I'm a little irritated. I'm a little confused, but that is a part of the process. And I said I wanted to quit. So this is the process of me quitting. So I hope you're willing to support that for this week of me having symptoms. But I'm just gonna get into it now. So this week has been really, really tumultuous. This whole month has been like super, super tumultuous and just like kind of painful. But you know what they say, when you hit rock bottom, the only way you can go is up. And I think it was absolutely necessary for me to feel so bad. I think I worked through a lot of emotions that were holding me back. I I was mostly angry. I was really, really angry. Um, I was really dissatisfied with my life this week, just not feeling good. And that's okay. Sometimes you're not going to feel good. You're not always going to be like on top of the world. That's like a process. That's like a part of being human. Um, I had been struggling a lot with, I know this is going to sound crazy, but self-image. I've been struggling a lot with my self-image. It's like my confidence was stripped from me. And I think one of the things that I really needed to let go of was addiction. I think I think my addiction has really been holding me back. And I kept making like excuses. Like basically my whole family kind of struggles with addiction, at least on my mom's side. Like her dad was an alcoholic and stayed in the rehab until he literally died. He literally stayed in like a rehab center for alcoholics. It was less of like a center, but more of like, I don't know how to call it. It was like living spaces for alcoholics. And all these like old alcoholic people just like live together. So, yeah. So, because of that, like my mom, I guess that's kind of like what pushed her to become a Muslim, because she liked that, Muslims don't drink and they don't do all these things. They don't have those addictions, whatever, whatever. Although like most of the Arab world does smoke cigs, but that's like besides the point. She really liked that. So I guess that's a big reason on why she did that, because she had like trauma from having like a parent with an addiction. Um and I definitely like fell into that, oh fuck you mom type shit, like because she didn't do it, I wanted to do it. And I obviously have like uh a genetic, what is it called? Di, Genetic predisposition? No, that's not the word. Basically, genetically, I was just like destined to be an addict. At least that's how I was looking at it. So I was like, okay, um, everyone in my family has these like addiction problems. Um, it's the only way to cope with life, so I'm gonna do that too. And I got too silly with it, and then I got addicted to nicotine. And actually, like a few months ago, I got really addicted to weed. Like no, like all of last year, maybe last year, I started like really getting into weed and getting very, very addicted to it. And like anytime I wanted to have fun, I had to smoke weed, or like everything else wasn't fun in comparison anymore. Food didn't taste good, shit like that, just always making excuses why I had to smoke weed or like indulge in my addictions over and over again, like an endless cycle. And then I finally quit weed because I realized it was really bad for me. Like, first of all, the physical stuff wasn't fun. I was having like heart palpitations, and it just made my body feel heavy all the time. And it just made me feel super weak and like sick and like nauseous all the time. Um, So I stopped smoking weed, and it was really hard to not like to just throw away my cart and not touch it anymore. But that's what I did, and I just fucking did it. And I guess I was like, well, now I've realized that since I stopped smoking weed, why can't I stop smoking fucking nicotine? Like, a lot of people are just like, oh, well, I stopped smoking cigs and now I'm just vaping. So that's a little better. And I kind of like deluded myself and was like, at least I'm not smoking like Newports like I was before, or like whatever the fuck I was smoking. Mostly Newports, right? Um, a vape is much better. It's just a silly little flavored air nicotine hit. You know what I mean? And I think that is like, it's almost a million times worse than cigarettes. I don't, it's worse. It's much worse because it's the same thing, but it just tastes better and you don't have to like brush your teeth afterwards and you can always hit it. You don't have to like go outside. You don't have to like go anywhere. You can just like hit a vape. So I thought vapes were super cool. My first vape was actually a Rick and Morty vape. As that some girl, there was this girl, I was dating a girl for literally a week. I really wanted to go to prom again and she needed a prom date. So I was her prom date and we were like dating, but like I don't think she was attracted to me. I wasn't really attracted to her, but we were just going with it. And she got me in trouble with the law. She got me banned from my favorite mall because she wanted to shoplift crystals from Spencer's, like rose quartz. The kicker is though, she worked at a crystal store that sold real crystals, but she wanted to fucking shoplift rose quartz from Spencer's. And I remember being like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Like, no, we don't need to do this. Like, we can just go buy crystals. Like, if you want, I'll buy them. Like, it's okay. Like, we can buy the crystals. It'll get real crystals. These aren't even real crystals. Like, and then I got banned from my favorite mall. So it was overall like a bad experience, but she had bought me a Rick and Morty vape, when we parted ways. Very sweet of her. Very sweet of her to buy me a Rick and Morty vape. And it lasted like, I guess because I hadn't been smoking for real, it lasted like literally 2 months. It was disgusting. Grossest vape ever. I don't know how I hit that. And anyways, what I'm trying to say is basically every single time I turn to something addictive, I'm just like in a really, really low place. You know what I mean? And I feel like I went too far with nicotine and it's just been like a daily fixture of my life for the past 2 years. And I just wasn't comfortable with that anymore. Like, especially like getting a little older. I know I'm just 22, but I mean, 22 is a good time as any to stop fucking ruining my lungs and ruining my heart. Cause that's like, ultimately that's what it's doing. And actually like, I started experiencing like shortness of breath. And that's what really got me that to be like, what the fuck am I doing? And I remember I was like walking home. I don't walk home from work, but I was just like, I work at the airport. So I walk a long way to get the fuck out the airport. And I noticed that like I had to walk up the escalator and I was so out of breath to the point where I literally thought I was going to pass out and die. And like I couldn't breathe and I was just panicking. And then I was like, okay, this is the time. So I just decided to do it because it really is not good for me. It's probably like the cause of all my problems, to be honest with you. Like, I don't, if you like are not addicted to nicotine or you think it's cool or something, you want to like start smoking cigs or whatever, just don't do it because it's way harder to quit than it is to stop using it. Fuck. This is what it's doing to me. I'm not even making sense. It's way harder to quit than it is to start. Like you can smoke a cute little cigarette a few times before you're like, oh, I need it. And it also costs a lot of fucking money. Like I'm wasting all my money on fucking air when air is free, at least for now. I don't know about the future, but air is free right now. And it doesn't need to taste like mango or whatever, fucking blue raz or mint. It doesn't need to taste like that. You can just breathe air. And also another thing that really motivated me was just like watching people who didn't vape or like didn't like have an addiction. Like they just went through their day completely sober. And it was like really, and I don't think you're sober when you're on nicotine. I don't think that's a thing. It was just really inspiring because they were just like sober, living their life day to day. And they didn't have to worry about hitting a fucking vape every 5 minutes. I don't know. I just feel like I totally feel trapped. I feel trapped. And I actually found out the other day that, like, you know, those vape ads on TV? I found out that they make those purposefully bad so that people will want to vape. Like those, like the Truth, please don't sue me, Truth Incorporation, but I I did find out that they make those ads purposely fucking stupid and like laughable so that people who vape will be like, "Oh, this is so dumb. I'm going to keep vaping." Or people who don't vape will be like, "Oh, this is so dumb. Maybe I should vape," you know? Like it keeps their industry, like I'm paying them a fortune. I'm paying them their fortune so that they can kill me. It just seems like it's really fucked up. So I just don't want to do it anymore. And I guess I always thought like it was cool because I saw people I looked up to smoking. Like when I was a kid, I don't know, like my grandma, my uncles, or whatever. I'd be like, wow, that's so fucking sick, so badass, badassery. There's nothing badass about hitting a vape. You know what I mean? It's so pussy. It's such pussy behavior. There's nothing badass about smoking a cigarette. I mean, like we all know that it looks cool, like in movies and stuff, but in real life, you just like get cancer or heart attack or a stroke or something. And I don't really want to do that at all. But I saw like this thing on the TikTok, somebody who was vaping and got their lungs like fucking scanned. And there was this weird like black area of their lungs. And like the doctor was like, I've never seen this before. So it's like vaping is bringing new mysterious diseases to the human body, probably because it's full of like lead and fucking crazy shit. And that just shouldn't be going into your body. You ever like, after like a week of hitting your vape, you look inside the thingy in your vape and you just see like yellow crystals. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I've kind of been scared straight a little bit. I just don't want to die. Like once you actually don't want to die, you start to get the motivation to stop being addicted to stupid shit. You know what I mean? Especially stuff that's like bad for your body. Like I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather not be addicted to anything because you can be addicted to anything. You can be addicted to Dr. Pepper. I sure was. You can be addicted to fucking sugar. There's just so many things that you can be addicted to, and the majority of them are really, really bad for you. And I just decided, fuck that shit. Especially because recently I've been wanting to like work out and gain weight because I'm like severely underweight for my age, and it's starting to really scare me. And I think a huge thing was my vape. It was like suppressing my appetite and I couldn't eat anything. And that was making me lose like significant amount of weight and also not be able to put on any weight. And that's scary because there's nothing like, I know this might not be relatable to everyone, but it is scary when you can't put on weight because the moment you're sick and you can't put on weight, your life is over. You're dead. And I don't want that to happen to me. I've seen it happen to people. It's really scary. Like they'll just be so skinny and every single time they eat something, it'll go straight through them and they can't digest. I saw it happen to one of my friend's moms growing up, and it made me really, really sad for her because she's just sick and she can't do anything about it and she can't gain weight to feel healthier. And I'm telling you right now, like being skinny is not like being underweight, not skinny. Being underweight is not fun. It's not cute. Like it's just not something that you should aspire to. But I've been seeing like so many I've just been seeing like a shift in the zeitgeist recently where being like thicker isn't as good anymore and we're back to like the like the Tumblr skinny 90s fucking cocaine, whatever the fuck, whatever can make me skinny. I want to be skinny. I want to be skinny. I want to be skinny. I think we're literally back in that cycle. And that scares me a lot because I grew up when I was growing up, that was the thing to be like really, really, really thin. And to having an eating disorder, and having an eating disorder was just like normal. And actually people aspired to have eating disorders. I remember like the number one thing that like got me into having having an eating disorder when I was 12, I saw this post that was like, it was literally just like a simple post on Tumblr, but it changed the trajectory of my life. It was like, would you rather have, what would you rather have? Collarbones that show or cake? Would you rather have fucking pudding or fucking a flat stomach? Would you rather like what the fuck are you talking about? I'll take the cake. Fuck you, bitch. I'll take some pudding because this is fucked up. Like you're not going to make young girls feel like that and get away with it, you stupid cunts. And then it's always the same girls like doing it. It's always the same girls doing it. I know you guys probably know of like eating disorder Twitter, ED Twitter. They're actually the most brain dead, stupid fucking women of all time. And you guys know that I'm not like a misogynist, like I'm a feminist. And that's why I'm saying it. They are the most goddamn stupidest fucking dumb women of all time. And I know they're struggling with like an eating disorder. I know because I'm literally probably still in an active eating disorder, even though I'm trying to change my ways. Like I'm trying to eat because it's not that you want to have an eating disorder. Sometimes it just happens to you and you don't even realize you have it. And you're like, oh my God, I have a fucking eating disorder. And sometimes it's too late and you never realize it. I am definitely aware that I have like, maybe not, I don't know, but I know I don't have a good relationship with food because of growing up in that era and just like internalizing it. And so I'm trying to eat more. Like sometimes I will look at food and literally be like, oh my God, ew, I can't finish that. Why? Like, why? It'll make me want to cry sometimes. And that's the worst part. And I don't want to be like that. I think that is fucking stupid. I think it's stupid because food is literally just fuel for you to live. And to be afraid of it, it's like, damn, am I that much of a pussy that I'm afraid of a fucking, I don't know, food? That I'm afraid of food? But to be real though, those women, they are actually sick in the head. And it's sad, but also at some point you start like, you stop feeling bad for them. Like I've stopped feeling bad for them recently. As I've been seeing what they've been posting, especially like, I've been seeing a lot of girls say eating disorder Twitter took my TikTok and they put me on there. And the shit that they say about other people's bodies, that the people that don't know them don't give a shit that they exist. And they'll be like, oh my God, her potential. How about your potential to shut the fuck up and die? You stupid bitch. That's how I feel about those stupid bitches. They ruin it for everybody. No one can feel happy with themselves with eating disorder Twitter. Obviously you can, but holy shit, they're just so hateful. And I do get it because eating disorders make you irritated, bro. When you're not eating, you start losing your hair. You start getting really angry. Your farts be smelling like shit. So I totally get it. Like stinky fart bitches be angry, but I just hate it. And I hate that we're doing this again on TikTok. I hate that we're doing this again on TikTok and we're doing this to the new generation of little girls because it definitely damaged me to an extent where I'm 22 and I'm still like have a bad relationship with food that I don't want to have like at all. I want to have a really good relationship with food. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to stop hitting the vape. I'm going to force myself to eat. I said it. You guys might not like the wording of that. I don't care. Trigger warning, these nuts, but I'm going to force myself to eat. Okay. I have to do it like for my health. It's just like this weird thing about being skinny right now. Like a few years ago, you guys were getting the craziest BBLs and now you're on as Ozempic. And it's just like, I know it's like a deeper societal problem, but at some point you need to like look at yourself and be like, what am I doing? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like you need to be aware. You can't just always blame society for putting these like norms on us because you can make a choice to not follow it. You don't always have to like do what everyone else is doing. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of sad that you think you need to do that. And the Ozempic thing is what really scares me because is that not a diabetes medicine? And now they're trying to like kind of push it as a health thing, like take it for your health. Like, oh, so that I can look like a fucking bobblehead like Oprah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking get it. The one thing that I've been really irritated about is Ozempic and how we talk about it like so. We talk about it in such like a. What am I trying to say? We talk about it as it's like it's normal. Like it's fucking normal. It's not fucking normal. Taking diabetes medicine to get skinny isn't normal, guys. You guys are sick in the head. It's not fucking normal. Oh my God. You want to be a skinny legend so fucking bad. Just do it the old fashioned way, bro. If you want to lose weight, lose fucking weight. Why do you have to take Ozempic? It's just like another symptom of fucking, it's like lazy. It's so lazy. you start taking all the medicine away from the diabetics so that you can like get skinny. It's actually kind of, it's not even lazy, it's evil. You know what I mean? Those people need their medicine. They be dying, bro. You have diabetes and you don't have insulin, you have to like cut your foot off. You know what I mean? So it's honestly kind of fucked up that you guys are taking all the supply of diabetic medicine so you can be like skinny and feel better about yourselves. Like, oh my God, get a grip. Or fucking get a grip on the gym, bro. Get on the Stairmaster or something. Fuck, like get on the treadmill, do some cardio if you want to be skinny so fucking bad. Holy shit. It's just like we're glorifying another body type that in the end absolutely means nothing because I don't know, bro. Just fucking get over it. Like fucking get over it. Get over it. You might never be skinny and that's okay. It's not like the number one thing. Work on yourself a little bit, like your inner self. We're always so focused on our outer selves. Especially right now. I honestly, also another thing is like I've been trying to take a break from TikTok because the way you guys talk on there is you're absolutely brain rotted, and it's like you guys don't actually go outside at all. Like I think you guys don't actually go outside at all because the way you talk about things, like, it's, oh my God, one thing that's really been, I can't stand it, facial harmony. I've just been hearing people just talk about their physical appearance in a way that makes me want to throw up. Like at first, the whole looks maxing thing, like everyone knew it was like a fucked up, like thing. Everyone was like, oh my God, this is eugenics. And now it's just like a part of everyone's everyday vocabulary. Like, oh my God, I mog her. Oh my God, I'm mewing so that I can get a sharp jawline. I do these nose exercises so that you can have a straight upturned nose. Do. Like I'm so tired. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking tired of seeing you guys act so stupid on the internet. Oh my God, my facial harmony. Oh my God, maybe if I had bad features and good facial harmony, but I have good features and bad facial harmony. But my skull, my, you guys are literally, first of all, it stems from racism. That's the number one thing. You guys are racist and you don't want to say it. Like the fact that you guys are trying to like looks max, and it's all very particular features, by the way. I wonder why all these features are the same features. I wonder whose features they stem from. And I did make a TikTok about it and I got a lot of hate from super insecure people. Yeah, you guys are super insecure if you think plastic surgery is going to make you feel better about yourself or whatever the fuck, Ozempic, plastic surgery, whatever the fuck you're taking that isn't natural. It's not going to make you feel better about yourself. It's really not. Like if you want to feel better about yourself, I don't know, fucking take care of yourself first. Look inwards, look at who you are as a person. If you're a disgusting person, guess what? Getting a nose job isn't going to make you love yourself more. You have to like have a good personality, work on your personality, work on who you are on the inside, because it's not going to matter what you look like on the outside if there's a pile of steaming shit on the inside, you know what I mean? If you're that insecure that it repels other people, a nose job isn't going to fix that. And it's just like these people are like, well, some people, like the comments I got were actually ridiculous, bro. They were like, well, some people need plastic surgery so they can feel confident in themselves. You don't know what it's like to fit the beauty standard, and I don't. And you don't understand. Some people need nose jobs. Some people need nose jobs. What? Who the fuck even told you guys that? Since when do people need nose jobs? Nose jobs used to be a thing that rich and famous people did, and we would look at them like they were crazy. And now it's like every other person is like, I'm going to Turkey today, guys, to get a nose job. I'm going to have a doctor pummel my nose until it's fucking broken. And then they're going to reconstruct it in a Eurocentric pattern so that I look more like Taylor Swift. Oh my God, congratulations, you're fucking stupid. That's all I have to say. It's idiotic. You guys you're not thinking. But some people need lip filler because they have no lips and they have no lips. And you guys are saying bullshit. None of it makes any sense. You don't have anything to back up your claims. Well, not everyone is happy with how they look and not everyone can live with how they... What about the people in the medieval times? What about them? Do you think they were on Ozempic, bitch? Get a fucking grip, bro. They didn't even take showers. They were the most natural people of all time. We don't need electricity. First of all, we need to cut off everyone's electricity. Nobody needs Wi-Fi anymore. We need to go back to milking cows and smelling like absolute dog shit and shitting in the streets and dying of horrible diseases because you guys are so privileged. You guys are sitting around so fucking privileged. You need to get the Black Death to get a fucking reality check. That's how I feel. You need the Black Death. Oh my God. Holy shit. It's just so fucking sad. And you know why you look like that? You know why your features are mouth breather-ish and shit? It's because you're always on your phone on TikTok like this. That's why you look like that. How about get off your fucking phone? A nose job isn't going to fix that. Okay? It's not going to fix it. Shaving your jawline? You're going to look like fucking Ollie London. You're going to look like a goddamn... You know what I think these people with all the plastic surgery look like? You ever seen a Civil War general? You ever seen an image of like a statue of a Civil War general? You notice how they all have that same bone structure? Those super chiseled, like... You guys look dumb. You guys you look like Confederate generals. You look like mountain lions. You don't look good. You don't look like Hailey Bieber. And guess what? Hailey Bieber also looks like a mountain lion. None of these celebrities that you guys are like, oh my God, I wish I looked like them. They're all really unattractive. At least to me. I don't get it. They don't look like real human beings. They look like fake human beings. They don't look like human beings. They don't even look like fake human beings. They look like mountain lions. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick, and that brings me to another point. You guys are making it a trend on TikTok. Oh, she has an ancient face and she has an iPhone face. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about, guys? Where'd you get that sick idea in your head from? I'll always see it. It'll be like a conventionally unattractive person, at least by today's insane fucking brain rotted standards. They'll be like, oh my God, you look like a Mayan princess. You look like someone who lived many thousands of years ago. Your face has been loved by so many people over time. Just tell someone they're ugly and move on. You're trying to tell them you think they're ugly. Stop fucking tiptoeing around the fact. And then you'll go on someone's video and be like, oh my God, you have iPhone face. Oh my God, you're so pretty, but you give iPhone face. What the fuck does that mean? Like, iPhone face. What does iPhone face mean? How could a face look like a fucking iPhone? And I think you guys forget that you all come from a lineage of like ancient people. So no matter what, we all have ancient face. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Do you guys have ancestors? Did you spawn here? Where did you come from? It's just so fucking annoying that you guys think this is like this is a real life conversation. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. You know what? I'm not a hater, but yeah, I do hate people on TikTok who talk like they were like, you can be these people. Some of them are my age and they're talking like, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain it. You guys know what I mean. You guys already know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I'm just sick of hearing it. It's like actually the most stupid fucking shit of all time. I can't be on TikTok because of this shit. I literally can't. Like the other day, it's gotten to the point, you know those videos that'll be like, here's how you can glow up. Take vitamins, go to the gym, yeah, whatever. Sure. Yeah, that all works. But recently on TikTok, I've been seeing ones where the girl's like, this is how famous Chinese influencer, whatever her name is, a random one, always a random one, and got this glow up where she looks ugly and ethnic, and then she looks very, very white, European, and beautiful. And that's what they say. That's what they say. I'm telling the truth. They're telling you you're ugly because you're ethnic. No. The fuck? No, I wasn't doing a fucking Chinese accent. No, okay. So my boyfriend here thinks I was doing a Chinese accent. I want to clarify. No, I was doing a fucking stupid influencer, goddamn brain rot, dumb ass accent. Like an accent of a person that doesn't exist. That was my accent of someone who's not a real human being. Like, hello, welcome to TikTok. Here on TikTok, we are not human beings. Like, literally, I don't know what the fuck the accent is supposed to be. It's just my stupid dumbass accent. How about that? Love you, China. Why do I have to say this in every single podcast episode? I love China, okay? This was not a Chinese accent. Just want to clarify. It's just a stupid bitch. And they're always talking about, this is how girls on Chinese social media glow up. And then it's like, they shave their jawline, and then they shave their nose, and then they surgically enlarge their eyes by cutting holes, by stabbing needles into their eyelids. And everyone's like, oh my God, this is... It's just so pathetic. Like, guys, get a grip. Like, oh my God. Like, she'll be like, it was really easy. The only thing she did was, like, she got a rhinoplasty, and then she filled up this, you know, when your side of your face isn't full? No. I don't know what that means. She's like, she added some fullness here to add more dimension. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! I can't fucking deal with it. I can't deal with it. And then people in the comments will be like, oh my God, maybe I need to get a rhinoplasty. Oh my God, she looks so much more beautiful. But the words that this bitch used in the video were, here's how she went from already pretty to absolutely ethereal. Getting a nose job, guys, makes you ethereal. That's what makes you ethereal. It's racism. So yeah, no, I wasn't doing an accent. I was just calling this bitch out for being racist, because it's literally racist. And the fact that she was also like ethnic and talking about she doesn't have a nose job. She looks like the girl before her surgery, and she's talking about, here's how this girl went from super ugly and ethnic to beautiful. Also, I'm ethnic and I think I'm ugly, and I want you guys to think you guys are ugly because you look like me. Like, I just think it's stupid as fuck. Like, we're always talking about diversity this, diversity that, diversity this. But as soon as someone looks diverse, they're like, oh my God, ew! Fuck you. Like, fuck, you don't care about diversity. What you like is, you like this weird, ambiguous, like ethnically ambiguous look where it's not actually ethnically ambiguous. It's just like ethnic people with really small noses and big eyes and like lip filler lips or whatever. And then you guys are like, oh my God, this is ethnic beauty. Like, no, ethnic beauty is what Kim Kardashian was before she got rid, like, of her face. She was so pretty. And then she had to ruin her fucking face and completely change it, completely change her body. She was a beautiful ethnic princess, okay? She was the most beautiful Armenian princess. She looked so good. She could have played Jasmine in live action Aladdin, dead ass. Today she can't because she doesn't barely look ethnic anymore. And people are, well, she still does, but she kind of doesn't, you know what I mean? And it just pisses me off. I just hate it. I wish you guys would shut up already. Shut up. Just say that you hate ethnic people. Be real. Be honest. Say that you love how white people look and you wish you could copy paste a white face onto every ethnic person, and that's when you like ethnic people. Don't fucking lie. Don't fucking lie. I'm sick of you guys fucking lying. It's so annoying. Like, I'm not going to hate myself just because you say so. I'm not going to do it. Who are you? You guys have no brain cells. Then that's how I want you guys to approach this type of media. Like, please think critically. Like, oh my God. And to comment, but I need plastic surgery. Bitch, can you even afford plastic surgery? You broke little hoe. You broke little bitch. Stop talking. Stop yapping. Yapping all over TikTok about, no, but people are insecure. And then the stupid fucking people, but what about like gender reassignment surgery? You are so ignorant. Did I say anything about that? I literally said, oh, you should accept how you look, how you look. You should accept how you look, not people who actually have serious like gender fucking issues. Like, you need to change. Like, you need to fucking gender reassignment. If you need to do that, that is understandable. It's real. It's a valid thing. But you know what's not valid? Fucking brainwashing yourself into thinking your nose is super fucking ugly or you need to shave your jaw because like it has nothing to do with like reassignment surgery. I hate that. I hate when people are like, you're not even thinking about this group of people that you didn't even fucking mention and you're not fucking talking about because it's out of context. Yeah, that's why it's out of context. Because I wasn't talking about how trans people shouldn't get surgery. I think if trans people want to get surgery, fucking let them. What I'm talking about is getting surgery based on simply being insecure with how you look because of how your ethnicity, for instance. Like, get a grip. Get a fucking grip. Like, get a fucking grip. I don't get it. I don't get what you people don't understand. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm actually going crazy. And then people are like, well, I prefer to mug other people. I want to mug and I want to be beautiful and like handsome and like, get off of TikTok then, you fucking gross, nasty person. Get the fuck off of TikTok if you want to be attractive. You're not looking very attractive with 13 hours of screen time. You're not going to be very fucking attractive. You never leave your room. You haven't seen sunlight for 20 years. Of course, I just burped. Of course, you're not going to be attractive. Stop complaining. Oh my God. Oh my God. I literally can't stand you people. Like you just want to argue. That's all you guys want to do is fucking argue with someone over. And the whole point of my video was just like, to let people know they have value outside of what they fucking look like. You know what I mean? Especially like, and how toxic also the standards have gotten. Because the beauty standard right now is vile. You can look one way, and that is the only way you will be attractive now. That's not normal. That's not normal. It's just simply not normal. It's not normal. And I just can't fucking stand it. Like, everyone is so open about how fucking insecure they are. It's so sad. You know what I mean? It's just so sad. Because who even told you that? You know what I mean? You're telling yourself that, and then you're getting angry at other people for trying to give you a reality check. And you just can't handle the truth. I think that's it. You just cannot handle the truth. And you want to act like I'm a cunt for calling you out. I'm the only one who's being real with you, bitch. That's another thing too. I've gotten real sick and tired of being friends with people who are very, very insecure, and you tell them, no, you're beautiful. You're beautiful because you mean it. And they're like, no, well, I think I'm going to change my whole face anyways because I'm not beautiful. Because I'm just not beautiful. I'm just not beautiful. But I'm scared to have wrinkles. I'm scared to get old. And I'm scared to, first of all, you're a pedophile. Okay? You're a pedophile. Why are you so scared to get older? Why do you want to look super young, super youthful forever? I get wanting to look young, but it's a pedophilic beauty standard. It's a pedophilic beauty standard. You're not always going to look 15. You need to get the fuck over it. It's just a fact of life. And you're actually really lucky to get older. Like, you know how many people just fucking die super early? There are children who die every fucking day. Oh, but at least the 5-year-old who got fucking murdered looked young before they died. They didn't get old, looked fucking old and gross. Fuck you. Well, that's what you're basically saying. You know what I mean? Especially like, I feel like us as women, we're especially overthinking it, bro. Like, oh my God, my smile lines. Okay, so you've smiled before and you're scared that the other people are going to know that you have smiled in your life? Get over yourself. Like, it's actually so... It's self-absorbed in the worst way. I would prefer you guys be narcissistic and overconfident in yourself than be fucking narcissistic in the insecure, icky way. You know what I mean? Get over your fucking self. Oh, I need to get braces. I need to get veneers. I need to get this and that. And I shave my arms and I shave everything. I shave this. I shave that. And I am and then you're always like living for other people. You're always asking other people, should I do this? I don't know if I should do this because I don't think I look good like this. I don't think I look good like that. I cannot be friends with people. I cannot like be around people who are like that. I can't do it. Because a lot of you guys also, I think, don't realize, oh my God, I feel like I'm just doing hate speech right now, guys. I feel like I'm just doing hate speech, but I have a lot to let out. Okay, this is my outlet. And if Andrew Tate can do it over stupid shit that doesn't matter, like, then I can do it on shit that I think actually matters. So if you're constantly insecure, you need to look at who you're friends with. If you have a whole friend group that's constantly putting you down because they're putting themselves down, oh, guess what? They're not your fucking friends and you need to get better friends. And like, if you can't cut those people off, you're always going to be sad. You're always going to be insecure and sad. You're never going to be happy with yourself. You're never going to be happy with yourself because those people around you who are insecure, they want you to be insecure so that they can continue being insecure and feel good about it. When you're not insecure in front of insecure people, they start feeling left out of your secureness. They want you to be insecure too. So they will bring you down. You cannot be friends with people who never listen to you when you tell them they're worth something. You can't be friends with them. You have to leave them so they can figure it out on their own. You have to do it. You can't keep pulling yourself down to that level. You work yourself up so much just to befriend someone who is super insecure, and then you bring yourself down all like you can't work on it. You can't get better. Sorry. You can't do it. So I've completely I don't have friends. I don't need fucking friends. The friends that I need will come to me. But I'm done being friends with people that are insecure, and you should be too. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. People will make you feel really bad about cutting people off. Oh my God, she thinks she's too good for me. Yes, I do. I am too good for you. At the point where you are right now, I am too good for you. You need to level the fuck up. You get to my level, we can be friends. If you're not going to be on that level, fuck the fuck off. You know what I mean? I think that's how you guys also should approach friendships, because it's been working for me. Yeah, I don't need friends. You don't need friends. It's just like, you just don't need friends. Like, if you're secure in yourself, you'll find people who are secure. And yeah, there are not that many people who are secure. It's not that easy to find, but it's better than just buddying up with someone so that you can hate your lives together. Oh, isn't that so fun? I hate myself in my life, but at least I'm with you. God, it's so toxic. Like, I don't want to do that. Anyways, just wanted to talk about that because like I kind of recently went through something like that, and I'm never doing that again. Like, I always thought that I just have like really shit luck with friendships. But my thing is I just don't have standards for friendships. And that's what fucks me in the ass every single time, guys. And that's why you should always have fucking standards with friendships. Like, yeah, they might be a nice person. Okay, great, good for them. That's not enough for me. I need someone who's fucking insecure in themselves, who I don't have to fucking baby. I don't have to build their confidence for them. You know what I mean? It's not my job, and it's none of you guys' job, by the way, to like make someone feel better. You always have a friend. You always have that one friend that's like super insecure, and you'll always have to compliment them, always compliment them. They just keep talking about it, and it's just so irritating. It'll drive you crazy. You don't want to do that. Just take the advice from me. You do not want to do that. And I feel like it's increasingly bad. Like, when it comes to female friendships, it is something I really struggle with, because I will not like bring myself down to that insecure level that the majority of women are at. And I hate to say it, but it's true, guys. Majority of us are very, very, very insecure. And there are many reasons. Men make us feel that way. Society makes us feel that way. There are so many things, so many pressures on women to look a certain way. I understand, because I have been where you're at. I still feel that sometimes. But the thing is like, we can't live our lives based on how other people want us to fucking look and want us to be, especially wasting our youth. You guys are wasting your fucking youthful years just worrying about getting old. That you're going to be old soon, bitch, because you're wasting all your fucking time worrying about getting old. You know, when you worry about something, it comes like 5 times faster. That's the thing about worrying. You spend your whole life worrying. For what? You've worried yourself into your grave. Like, it's over. Your life is over now. I can't be around people like that. And I'm sorry. I know it's the majority of us. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not rocking with it. I'm not rocking with it at all. And this goes the same way for insecure men. I will not be friends with insecure men. I will not be friends with insecure people. I will not do it, because guess what? It damages my soul. It damages my soul, and it makes me put myself down. That's the weirdest thing. It's like I build up all this self-worth just for someone to constantly talk bad about themselves, and it makes me feel bad about myself, like secondhand self-hatred. It's so fucking suffocating. Like, I felt really good before I was friends with you. Why the fuck do I feel like shit about myself now? Yeah, exactly. It's just like not worth it, guys. I don't recommend. If you're in a friendship like that, cut them off. Cut them off today. You don't have time to wait. I don't care how long you've known the people. I don't care. Cut them off. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. I haven't I haven't even crossed paths with anyone that I've been friends with in the past since I cut them off. The only times it has happened is when they've apologized to me because they knew they fucked up. And after that apology, I don't go, oh, okay, let's be friends again. Let's be friends again. No, you've apologized to me. Great. Good for you. I'm not talking to you. We're not friends. Because you make that choice for yourself. You have to make that choice for yourself, bro. Fucking have some self-respect. Holy shit. Have some self-respect. You gotta leave them behind. They don't belong in your reality, and that's okay. You're not a bitch for doing that. Life is so short. Life is so short. You want to be friends with cunts your whole life and then die? I don't. Holy shit. I've known them for 10 years and who cares? Are you going to waste another 10 years being friends with someone who sucks? Or not even if they suck. Maybe they're just not ready to be your fucking friend. I've had tons of friends like that where they don't suck. They're just not ready to be my fucking friend. And I know it sounds really, really like, oh my God, look at you. Look at you. Okay. You think you're too good for people? Once again, I will say yes. At this point in my life, yeah, I am too good for someone like that. Get out of my face. I don't care. I don't have to be friends with someone that forces me to go down to their level. Why would I have to do that? Am I being held hostage? Do I have no free will? I do have free will. We all have free will. I think a lot of you guys forget that sometimes. I don't know if you guys enjoy being punching bags, but I'd strongly suggest cutting them the fuck off. Cutting them the fuck off. Don't let them in your circle. Don't let them in your energy, because the moment that people like feel important in your life, they can either choose to do good things with that or bad things with that. And in my experience, when it has been people who are not on my level, it's always bad things. They always want to bring me down. They always want to bring me down every single time. So fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Don't do that to yourself. Did you hear that? I just licked the mic. Did you hear that? I wonder if it makes a noise or if I'm just ruining my mic for no reason. But yeah, bro, I just, friendship has been like a really, really tough thing in my life because people just don't, I'm just built different, bro. I don't know if anyone can relate. Probably not. Built different. I'm not like y'all, but no, literally, I'm sure people relate. Like, just friendships never work out because I'm just too much for people, I guess. And I like being too much for people. I don't want to like, I don't live to make other people comfortable, I guess. So I guess that's why a lot of people, like, my friendships with people just don't work, because I'm not going to like dumb myself down. Sorry, not sorry. And that's like a big reason why I got bullied in school. I feel like people were very intimidated by the fact that I live by my own rules. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Guys, like, I saw this thing the other day that was literally like kind of reaffirmed my whole existence. That was like, there's actually no rule book to anything besides like, don't kill people. That's like the only rule. Don't like kill people or like do fucked up shit. But like, everyone's living by this invisible rule book. And I guess I had never realized that. I've just been like living by my own rules, like cowabunga and shit. You know what I mean? Surfs up. And you can do that too. You can do that too. Stop living by other people's rules. It's not going to work for you. That's why you're always miserable. Other people's rules are not going to apply to you because you're not them. You're another person. So just remember that. I wanted to say that on this episode. Oh, but there was like something I actually wanted to talk about. That's so crazy. I just went on a tangent. Yeah, fuck. Oh my God, what did I want to talk? It was like super important too. Damn it. It was literally going to be like the whole point of this episode of the podcast. So silly me. I forgot the topic. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh no, what are we gonna Oh my God. Did you hear that? Perhaps. We'll see when I'm editing. We'll see that. Damn. I'm at a loss for words. Okay. That's great. This is kind of awkward, guys. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Damn, did I just run out of things to complain about? This might be a breakthrough in my life. I might never complain again. What are these episodes going to be then? Having a little crisis here. Come on, audience, help me out. Oh, boom. Let me see how long I've been. Okay, so I've realized I've been like talking for 50 minutes, just like rambling. So I think that's enough. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it short for this episode because I am suffering crazy withdrawal symptoms right now. So my brain is kind of, ooh boy, is it foggy. Holy shit. And I want to like talk about something meaningful, but I decided not to do that this episode because I was going to talk about something like really deep and like, just really like low-key sad. I kind of did that anyways, but like it's like a different topic that I actually like want to put some thought into. So it would be great if I did that while not suffering through nicotine withdrawals, because I'll be more coherent and be less crazy. So that might be next episode. Obviously, it's the end of this episode. So like I've already made this about something else, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we'll make that probably next episode if I've gotten over the symptoms. Like holy shit! But I do want to say thank you for making it to the end of this 50-minute podcast. I also want to like I do want to say like sorry for not like posting for a week, but I kind of needed it. Oh holy shit, guys! I got so sick this week. I got so sick. I think that's also what woke me up about not eating enough and vaping too much. Is just like I got really sick with no explanation and it scared me so bad. So like I didn't go to work. I did work like all week, but I didn't go work for like 2 days because I randomly fucking dropped dead. And I guess like making a video and a podcast episode just wasn't in the stars that like this week. But you know, next week I'll be up for it. You know, I needed some time. I need some time to think. Needed some time to collect. And I hope you understand that, you know, it's just what it is. But from now on, I think it's going to be one episode of the podcast per week and one video, if that's okay. Why the fuck am I asking you for permission? This is my channel. Of course, it's okay. But I do want to thank you for making it to the end of this podcast episode. And I'm excited to see you next time when I'm like feeling better, of course. And your homework for this week, don't think I fucking forgot because I didn't. Your homework this week is to take a long look at your face in the mirror. A long look at your face in the mirror. And just tell yourself one thing. I will not get plastic surgery. I will not get plastic surgery. Say it like 10 times. I will not get plastic surgery. Kind of like a mantra. Keep repeating that. Remember that. And stay the fuck off of TikTok, especially when it gets into that weird eugenics For You page that you might have. God, just fucking, oh my God, just try your best. Just don't get plastic surgery. That's your homework, is don't get plastic surgery. If you come back next episode with a nose job, I'm fucking blocking you and you can never watch this channel again. You're not watching this channel with a fucking nose job, you little bitch, beta. Pussy. Yeah. Yeah. One last thing, it really opened my eyes when a content creator, like a YouTuber that I really, really liked, who is also Middle Eastern like me, and like she makes videos about Japan. Hey, I like her content, right? I love her content. She decided to get a nose job because, of course, she thought she looked too Middle Eastern. That's what broke me because I literally looked up to her so much and thought, oh my God, I wish I looked like her with her Middle Eastern face and everything. I wish I looked more like her. Then she got a fucking nose job. And I will never forgive her for that. Of course, that is her choice. I still think it's a pussy move. An L. I don't know. It just sucks. So it just makes me really sad for her that she felt the need to do that. And if you feel the need to do that, I'm sorry. That's sad, but I don't know. Work on it. Fucking get over it. And that's the end of this episode. I'm out. I'm going to go suffer through these symptoms and never vape again. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming to the lecture. Beebity bop, skibidi doo. A beebity bop.